Hello, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We'll get started right away, just letting the body move however it wants to. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Let's do some shoulder rolls. So the lower body can do whatever it wants. So I'm probably going to keep kicking, but if you want to plant the feet, that's fine. Or do a little bounce or whatever. Let's roll the shoulders. So we'll inhale forward and up, exhale back and down. Just do a few. Change direction. And then roll back again. Okay, drop the shoulders, let the arms be loose, little bend in the knees. Make sure you have room around you, and we'll just swing side to side. Really loose arms. Let the head follow the movement. Few more. Okay, for the next set, let's tap beside the belly and somewhere along the back. And for the next set, let's tap around the upper chest close to the shoulder, and then again somewhere on the low back. If you're going higher on the back, like closer to the kidneys, then tap more gently and keep turning from the waist. And now we'll come back to the belly. And then loose arms. Okay, let's make our way to center. Now, before we start our Philip Qi Gong sequence, let's do a little chest massage and a little belly massage. Okay, rest the hands on the belly. If you like, we can lift up the toes, spread them, grab the floor, invite the shoulders back and down. Imagine an upward pull through the crown. And let's just take a little moment and connect with the breath. Maybe imagine strong, deep roots. Okay, now we'll keep one hand on the belly, bring the other hand to the heart. And optional, if you like something a little different today, maybe we can set an intention for our practice. So if there's something we want to get out of our practice, maybe something in our lives we want to clarify, or it could be something we want more of, it could be a question, we're looking for an answer. Whatever comes up for you when I say set an intention, go with that. Or if you're not feeling so inclined, then just forget it. It's the same practice, it's just a little extra something. Okay, so another couple breaths if you want, focusing on an intention. Two more. Find something to relax. Okay, let's rub the hands together. Separate. Inhales, we move in. Exhales, we move up. Go with the breath. Palms over the eyes. Long, deep breath, lighting up our eyes, brains. Okay, feel the eyebrow bone, the cheekbone, and let's do circles. Other direction. Thumbs on the temples. Let's sweep the forehead. Like we're just sweeping away any negative thoughts, any outdated beliefs or ideas, anything that's weighing on the mind. Just sweeping. Okay, face massage up the sides of the nose, down the sides of the face a few times. Okay, before we do the head massage, one more point. So the very bottom of the cheekbone. So if you go under your pupil, which I know we can't see our own pupils, you could go take a peek in a mirror, but just imagine right under your pupil. So find like the tip of the cheekbone. We can use our thumbs underneath. So you find that tip and we kind of just push up. This is a point on the stomach meridian. So it's beneficial for everything associated with the stomach, but it's also good for the face. Another 3 or 4 breaths. Okay, charge up the hands again. Separate. Inhale as we move in. Exhale as we move out. Head massage. Base of skull. Pinch out the neck. Sweep down the front of the throat. Circle upper chest. Middle chest. Belly. Work down the legs, get those knees. Shins. Calves. Backs of the knees. Backs of the legs, just come up. Kidneys and low back. Okay, lung channel massage. So palm faces forward. We go under the collarbone until we hit the shoulder bone. We move down a little. And massage, massage, massage. That point of connection. So maybe if you set an intention, take a moment to connect with it. When you're ready, up the shoulder, down the arm, around the thumb. Turn down, tip of the index, so large intestine meridian. So we come up in between the index and thumb. Follow the arm. We inhale as we cross. Exhale, brush away. Other side, under the shoulder, under the collarbone until we hit the shoulder. We move down, massage, massage, massage. Up the shoulder, down the arm, around the thumb. Turn down, tip the index, large intestine meridian. So this time when we brush away, maybe we can extra think of brushing away anything that gets between us and our intention. So come up in between index and thumb, follow the arm. We inhale, nourish. So think of it, all those obstacles. Exhale, brush away. Tap from the head, down the face, down the front body, the back body. Get the low back and kidneys, lung channel, large intestine channel, and across other side, large intestine channel, and across. Let's bring the feet together. So we remind ourselves of the aura meditation, which we're doing throughout our practice, and we can also do throughout the day. We can let it kind of run in the background. So we inhale through the crown. We receive brilliant, bright light, joy, positivity, happiness, whatever you want. As we exhale, we imagine the space around us, so our energetic fields getting a little bigger and a little brighter as we let go, let go, let go, let go. So each exhale, just the way we exhale carbon dioxide, we're just exhaling any tension, any negativity, any old thoughts, whatever it may be. Okay, shoulders back and down. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, one ear to one shoulder. We let ourselves hang, hang. Let go, let go, let go, let go. The more we relax, the more the energy can flow. When you're ready, inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. And although I'm guiding it one breath, one movement, you can hang out longer, especially with these first ones while I'm talking so much. Like if you feel like, oh, there's a little spot and it feels good, you can just hang out longer. And that's another benefit of being at home is you can extra do whatever you want. Okay. So we'll do a few more rounds at our own pace. Okay, finish the round you're on. Come back to center. When you're ready, open up the feet. Knees are bent, elbows bent, propeller turns in. All that fresh energy out, letting go, turning from the waist. In and center, out. And that's it. Go at your own pace. Okay, back to center. Rub the hands together. We'll warm up the kidneys and low back. Slide the hands up over the kidneys, bend the knees, circle those hips. So inhales, we circle back. Exhales, we circle forward. Other direction. Okay, back to center. Feet come together. Massage those knees. Hands on the knees. Let's circle. Other direction. Okay, give ourselves a little shake. And we'll get ready for our 8 health investment exercises. Let's bring the hands back to the low belly, the lower dantian. So it's like the basin of all of our energy that governs our physical needs. I'll just take a little moment, and if you like, if you set an intention, just remind yourself of it. Okay, our first exercise, low cleansing, is to remove any disturbed energy. So again, we can link it to our intention and just letting go anything that gets in the way or anything that's blocking us from getting whatever it is we want. Okay, so as we inhale, we can imagine gathering some energy from the earth, bringing it up to the heart. The heart is the center of our mental and emotional needs and just the center, I guess. Okay, I'm going to stop talking so much. In, out, letting go. In, palms up overhead, collect fresh energy. Out, turn the palms down, giving it to ourselves. In, chest level. Out, elbows back. In, into the palms. Out, reinforcing the whole body mind, storing some energy for later. And then we drop the fingertips and we let go, let go, let go, let go. We'll do it one more time. In, out, in, out. Turn the hands down. In, out, in, out. Drop the fingers. Draw the bow. Open up to horse stance. Cross the arms. In. Turn to one side. Out. Turn the palm and press out. In. Bend. Look at the palm. Out. Other side. In. Out. In. Out. In. Come all the way in. And out. In. Out. Stretch up and down. Palm facing up. Palm facing down. In. Sweep the palms. Out. Stretch. In. Gather in. Out. Press down. Other side. In. Out. In. Sweep the palms. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. And out. One more. In. Out. In. Out. In. And out. Okay, we open up the feet just about hip width. This exercise and the next, we release downward. So from the end of the Changmo channel, so out through the perineum into the earth. Shoulders back and down. The Changmo channels from the crown of the head to the base. Okay, in. So we in, fresh energy through that crown. Eyes are open, neck relaxed. Out, look over the shoulder. In. Out. In, hands on the kidneys. Out. In. Out. In, hands in front of the chest. out, in, out, in, gather in, out, press down, in, interlace, out, overhead, in, palms up and up on the toes as much as we can, out, turn the palms down, in, out to the side, in, out. Let's try one more. In, out, in, out, in, gather it, and out. Open up into horse stance, cross the arms in, out to the hips. In front of the lower body. So we're brushing away anything that's going on in the lower chakras. Out, brush away. In front of the chest, out to the hips. Turn the head. In, the fist comes up. Out, punch. Rotate the wrist, come back. Turn the head. In, out. Rotate the wrist, come back. Take a full breath, bend in the knees a little. In, crossing from the lower body. Out, brush away. In, out. In, step in, and out. Okay, we rotate the wrists, elbows bent, knees bent. In, out, stretch through the arms, the legs, the spine. In, palms up. Out in front of the belly, our lower dantian. In front of the chest, our middle dantian. Out over the head, working with our upper dantian. In, stretch. Out, fold. Okay, so with an exhalation, we'll lift each toe. I'll name the toe and the associated meridians, and we'll just lift with our own exhales. And if we can't comfortably reach the toes, you just lift the toes themselves. Big toe, liver and spleen. Second toe, stomach. Third toe, stomach. Fourth toe, gallbladder. Fifth toe, urinary bladder. Hang loosely, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth a few times. Okay, press the feet into the earth, roll up, hands to the back, lean back. Okay, our 8th exercise to collect that spiritual energy. So working with our upper dantian. In, out, into the third eye, guiding all that fresh energy in. Center of intuition, out to the heart. In, out, in third eye, out other side. In, out, in third eye, out to the heart. In, out, In third eye. Out to the other side. In, gather in. Out, press down. Let's place the hands on the lower dantian. Take a little moment. Reconnect with the breath. Feel those feet on the earth. So you might like to again lift the toes, spread them, grab the floor. Okay, in, out, drop the hands. This is Qi Gong for hormones. So energy cultivation for hormones. In, out, move the arms forward, letting go out through the fingertips. Make cups into the waist. Out, stretch back. Into the waist. Out, forward. In, third eye. Out, stretch. In, third eye. Out in front of the chest. Make those cups into the waist. Out, back. Into the waist. Out, forward. Turn the hands like we're going around a big ball. Take a full breath. In, third eye. Out, stretch. In, third eye. Out in front of the chest. And that's it. Gather in. Press down. Okay, push hands. So we inhale, take some fresh energy into the lower dantian. Exhale, press forward. 2 more like this. Now, if it's good for you, when we press the hands forward, we'll do a little ha and maybe a little jump forward. Ha. 2 more. Ha. Ha. And now 3 smooth. We just let the energy flow. Okay, gather in, press down. Let's scoop up a handful of energy. Give it to the lower dantian. Twice more. On the last one, I like to do a little belly rub. Okay, step the feet together, close with a bow. Paying respect to all beings, sending out our prayers, maybe remembering our intention, and connecting to unconditional love. Okay, come out of it when you're ready. Press down. And we always close by clapping loud and hard. I'm doing it soft, so for the audio for you guys. But you want to clap loud and hard so you really activate the palms. You get all the meridians through the hands. And it's also an opportunity to cheer for ourselves and each other. So thank you so much for practicing the Philip Lai Qigong with me. That's the sequence I do every day, and I hope you enjoyed it. So we'll get more into the yoga side of things. If you have a strap or something to use as a strap, have it close by. And when you're ready, let's come down to all fours. So as always, if the wrists are not happy with the hands flat, you can go on your fists or your fingertips or roll up the mat and make a little shelf. All right, let's get into the legs a bit more. So stretch those calves. So we'll stretch one leg back, tuck the toes, and rock forward and back. Okay, when you're back to center, just lift the leg just as high as the hip, press through the heel, and then if you're comfortable enough, lift the other arm. Gently draw in through the belly. So think of the low ribs and the hips moving towards one another. Two more. Okay, come down. And before the other side, let's just do a child's pose. So if you need something for the head, put it under the head. And we'll keep the elbows up so it's a bit more active. And we'll keep kind of like pulling the weight back, stretching the spine. About 5 breaths. Breathe into the belly. Imagine the breath pushing into the back. Okay, when you're ready, before we come all the way back to all fours, let's keep the hands where they are. Inhales, we shift forward. Exhales, we shift back. So just see if we can stretch that spine a little more. And we can play with it. So we can just go forward, back. You could round the spine or arch the spine. You can go fast or slow. You could play with turning the head. That might be really interesting. Tucking the chin, or maybe slightly lifting the head. Couple more, exploring in any way you like. Okay, let's come back regular all fours. Position the hands however you like. Extend the other leg, tuck the toes, and rock forward. Okay, draw in through the low belly, lift the leg just as high as the hip, press through the heel. And if you're okay here, maybe add the opposite arm. Okay, come down. Back to child's pose. Support the head if you need. And when you're ready, back to all fours. So let's think again about the core. So imagine the low ribs moving towards the hips, draw in and up at the low belly. Tuck the toes. Let's inhale, lift the knees off the floor. Exhale, bring them down. We'll just do that a few times. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And the next time they come up, let's see if we can keep them up for 3 breaths. Okay, bring them down. Now we can either come back to child's pose, or if you like, you can come up to down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Maybe keep the knees bent and push the weight back, 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 back. Stretch the spine. But don't lose the core. Keep the core drawing in and up. Couple more. Okay, come out of it. Let's sit. So before we do everything else, let's just release those wrists. Other direction. Okay, palms up. Let's bring all the fingers together and then open up. And we'll kind of do it from like starting with the little finger and then curling in. So we can start like with the little finger and the thumb and then curl the other fingers in and then open up. Also, don't worry about it too much. It's just stretching the head. And when we open, we'll like over exaggerate the openness. So a couple more. Now, the next time the fingers come all together, turn the fingertips to face each other. Elbows are snug on the ribs. And we'll see if we can touch our inner arm. Probably not unless we're hypermobile, but it's just to stretch the wrist. And then we'll move back like the back of the hand wants to touch the back of the forearm. So just going in and out to whatever degree is comfortable, of course. You can make this very small. Okay, give them a little shake. Up and down. And forward like we're flicking water. Perfect. Let's come down onto the back. And just want to make sure we can fit in our leg stretch. So you have something to use as a strap. And if you don't have something to use as a strap, no big deal. You can just use your hands. Okay, so before we get to the strap, we'll just inhale the feet on the floor. Exhale, knee to chest, and go side to side. Okay, next time you have a knee to chest, keep it there. Take 2 or 3 breaths. All right, grab the strap, loop it around the foot. Press up through the heel, down through an imaginary back pocket, and the thigh bone forward through the hamstring. Now internally rotate the leg. So turn the leg so the toes are pointing to the opposite shoulder as much as we can. And same thing, pushing up, down, and through the hamstring. And then if it works for you, you can just kind of walk the fingers up your strap and bring the leg just a little closer. But try to keep the space behind the back. So if your low back crushes into the earth, it probably means you need to move the move the leg away from the face a little bit more. Okay, a few more breaths. All right, come out of it. And let's restart. So we'll exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, feet on the floor. Exhale, knee to chest. Just do a few. And next time we have the other knee to chest, keep it there. Take a few breaths. Okay, grab the strap. And stretch out. So we press up through the heel, down into the mat, and forward through the hamstring. Okay, internally rotate the leg, so point the toes towards the opposite shoulder. Keep pressing up, down, and forward, and only if it works for you, we could maybe walk the fingers up the strap. But trying to keep that neutral spine so we're not crushing the low back into the floor. Okay, release it. And let's go into twists, any version that you like. So you might even like to hold the twist on each side for a few breaths, or maybe you prefer to just go side to side. Okay, once you've done whatever you need to do to get yourself ready for relaxation, warm and comfortable, let's come in. So maybe the feet apart, knees together, or you could have your legs extended, maybe something under the knees. Tuck in the chin, lengthen out the back of the neck. And just before we let everything go, let's remind ourselves of whatever our intention was, if we made one. And then let everything go. Let's give ourselves permission to relax. Relaxing into the movement of natural. Just gently wake the body. And inviting movement once it feels good. And eventually giving ourselves a full body stretch. And once nice and stretched, knees to chest. Let's just do a couple of double knee tucks. Inhale the knees away. Exhale to the chest. And once you're happy with that, rock side to side. All the way to one side. Take a breath or two. And with the strength of the arms, press up. And make your way into any other comfortable seated position. And we'll just take a moment to close. So a hand on the heart, hand on the belly. Remind ourselves of what our intention was. And maybe it's changed. Maybe we want to change it now. Maybe it's the same. Whatever it is, let's loosen the grip. And just release it out into the world. Trusting that whatever we need will come back. Okay, we'll close with a bow if you like. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you've had a good practice. And I hope you have an amazing weekend. So I'll see you back here on YouTube on Tuesday, Google Meet on Thursday, and then Friday we're here again. So have a great weekend. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.